Hello, should we go for a little walk round? So I've got a few things still in the greenhouse, some items for sale, some cuttings I've recently taken. Out here we've got a nice hibiscus coccineus with absolutely loads of buds on it this year. They should all open up nice and red in the next month or so. The yellow brugmansia at the back there has had a couple of flowers on, but it's sort of tucked out the way of it really. There's jacaranda with some nice new growth on it. All the flowers are finished now, but that'll have to go away in the heated greenhouse for the winter. Mountain papaya. It's been flowering all year, so hopefully we'll get some fruit on there next year. Solanum cutoense, the spiky leaves, nice new purple growth on it, and we still have some fruit on the go. Down here we've got Amorphophallus. It's just starting to spread its leaves out now. We have some Muscienda frondosas. These are the ones that I donated to the Eden project at the end of May, which I've now planted out in the rainforest biome. It's a nice South African heather there. An ericaceous compost and liking the full sun. There's a protea at the back there, hopefully that'll flower one day in the future. Hedychium tara. Some nice flower buds, so that'll be out pretty soon. Lucella laciocarpa. It's a new one I got this year because I forgot about one and left it out a couple of winters ago and lost it. Nice evergreen agapanthus there, just about finished flowering now. Mucibagius. Melianthus camosus, which is like a smaller version of the Melianthus major. Similar leaves but a lot smaller. Persicaria. That's a red dragon. The big tetrapanax, which the top of it's about 12 feet up now. Butea odorata. It's been in this big pot for 3 years now. Yucca gloriosa. I did put a flower stem up. That's finished for this year. Scanthus gigantea. I just put that one in the ground yesterday, so that'll fill up that space nicely there. Trachycarpus behind it. this side. There's another tachycarpus there. A few cannas that just stay in the ground and sort of spread themselves about a bit. An Alstroemeria, summer heat, poking its head up through everything, and forming at the back. Butterflies on the buddleia. One of the ricinus. That one's Katie. Another ricinus in there. That one's Impala. Pseudopanax ferox. Some creeping jenny and ajuga for the ground cover. And some coleus, Rudbeckia. There's some Echium seedlings which will get potted up. Some might stay there. Justicia, Spicigera, that's the Soteria palmifolia. Melianthus major at the back. Chilean glory vine scrambling through everything. This is going to have some work done on it this year because I'm putting a raised planter in the back there. I'm going to have a massive bamboo up in there. There's a nice cordyline which has done great since putting it in the ground 2 years ago. Some Xanthodiceas, Colocasias, Solanum kangaroo apple, Pseudopanax crassifolius, Trifoliatus. It's not been in the ground long, but it's growing well. This is the ever-red Sycumensis. There's a Tetrapanax Mulu strain at the back there. Brachyopsis, Mitis, Dumicola and Fatioides are all in that. Canna musifolia grande. A cup and saucer vine growing up in the corner there along the fence. Rondodontax, Spanish flag, Canna Cleopatra, a couple more potted bananas. That first one's the Mystery B&M one. Then we've got a Heniba. Then we've got sumac, another Heniba, Manihot Grahamii, Insect ventricosum morellii, stood on the cap. That's the new massive bamboo that will be getting planted out. Another formium, Fuchsia boliviana. A little seating area. Nice yellow boutilon. Begonia luxurians. Fiddle leaf fig, out for the summer. Impatiens neamensis or Congo cockatoo. A couple of those in there, and I've got a variegated one in the greenhouse as well. There's a can of Russian red growing up the back there. There's a can of Stuttgart growing up in here. There's Fatsia there. Outdoors for the summer. There's a Monstera. There's the golden bamboo, the Phytostachys aurea. A nice big tree fern, which is pushing out some more fronds now. Some coleus. Rubber plant. Alstroemeria, Indian summer. Loquat. Some Rudbeckias. Erythrina Christogalli, which has put on some growth this year. It'll have nice flowers when it decides to throw the flowers up. Another ricinus here. It came from my blue giant seeds, but I think this one's crossbred one, a hybrid of two of them, because it's not quite so blue as the one on the other side. Some unknown Opuntias, which I was given here. Aeonium, Lobelia bambusetti, some pink chinas, a couple of hibiscus Cameronii in there. Euphorbia minors Merlot, Podophyllum spotty dotty, another Abutilon. This is the red tiger. Another big Abutilon that I grew from seed 2 years ago. Nice red colour flowers. Ligularia dentata in flower. It's struggled a bit in this heat. It's weakened the plant and something is eating it now. But the flowers are keeping the bees busy. Colocasia esculenta fontanasii. I love this one. Nice big leaves, and the only shiny leaf one. Lots of various ferns. And hostas. And fatsias. The hibiscus Cameronii just popping up through the fronds of the tree fern. Impatiens, Persicaria, big gunner. Cheflera Taiwaniana. It's been out through 2 winters now. About 4 feet tall. Another Fatsia, Polycarpa, green fingers. Some other recent additions that I was given. The shady corner with some more ferns and Rogersia, Aurelia elata, another Abutilon, Mushia Wollastonii, which will flower eventually. More little potted ferns. Small trees. Tetrapanax potted pups. Nice begonia there. Small Aurelia elata there. A pond. There's a Talia dealbeta, massive, great tall flower spikes. Radicchium greenii. Walking stick bamboo in a pot. Potted echium. Fragmantia, which has flowered really well. It's finished flowering now. There you can see a proper blue, the blue giant Ricinus. Very blue, that one. The Tetrapanax that I just gave a haircut to. Some gingers there that are finished, some new ones that are opening up. Fatsia japonica. There's some poyas sitting on the edge of the pond there. They'll go away in the greenhouse for the winter. Lutinia chameleon. Mahonia soft-caress. Persicaria purple fantasy. Musabajus looking a bit sorry for themselves. It looks like one of the main stems has actually died off. It didn't even go into flower, but it looks like it's died off. Another Yucca gloriosa. Another Ricinus Katie. Persicaria red dragon. Camarops humilis. Begonia torsa under there in a bit of shade. Another Pseudopanax. Besonii gecko gold. Nice new growth on that. Daphne. More gingers. That's Radicchium coronarium. Another nice coleus. Some Soramatums with their nice stems. cat's still alive.